The Claude Canva side hustle lets you mash AI written copy with Canva graphics to sell XE digital downloads. Some users say they pull in tens of thousands of dollars each month. It works by pairing Claude-generated product descriptions, bullet points with ready-made Canva templates, then packaging everything for instant download. You can get the system up and running in just a few hours. Look, many creators waste time tweaking text or redesigning layouts and slows the cash flow. The biggest bottleneck is rewriting copy while the design sits on screen. For example, you might spend several hours on a printable, only see a handful of sales. Most AI tools spit out text but don't give you a smooth design workflow. Claude can crank out an Etsy description with a single prompt, pulling keywords, outlining points, and delivering copy faster than many freelancers. That's why the workflow can actually compete with human writers. Claude can crank out Etsy copy fast, and the conversion numbers speak for themselves. Here's the thing. I'm going to walk you through a live prompt spits out a 150-word, high-converting description in about a minute. First, pick a clear product idea. Say a printable weekly planner that helps busy freelancers crush their goals. Then feed Claude a structured prompt. I use write an Etsy title, 5 bullet points, and a 150-word description for a product highlights benefit, includes these keywords. Keywords. Watch me type into Claude's UI. I paste the product name weekly goal tracker, the benefit boosts productivity, and the keywords printable, planner, digital download, goal setting. Claude usually returns a ready-to-paste title, a bullet list, and a persuasive paragraph with the exact keywords we gave it. In under a minute. If the tone feels too formal, I simply add a follow-up prompt. Rewrite the description in a friendly, conversational voice for creative entrepreneurs. Claude rewrites in a flash, giving you control without starting over. I always drop the final prompt into a Notion page called Claude Etsy Prompt Library. I can duplicate it for every new digital product. No retyping needed. A quick copy tweaking tip. Sprinkle a power word like instant or effortless in one bullet, and Claude often echoes energy throughout the description, potentially boosting click-through rates. Now you've got a reusable template cranks out SEO-rich titles, bullet points, and persuasive copy for any printable, worksheet, or digital bundle you want to list, powering your Claude plus Canva side hustle. But great copy is only half the battle. Next, we'll see how Canva transforms text into a visual product, turning words into a sell-ready PDF in seconds. Canva can turn Claude's AI copy into a printable in under a minute. Look. Let me walk you through the exact clicks turn raw text into a polished PDF ready for Etsy. Think of it as a design sprint that finishes before your coffee even cools. First, I open a Canva printables template that matches the product. Today it's a weekly planner page. I keep a folder of pre-approved templates. The workflow never stalls looking for a layout. Next, I fire up the Canva AI connector inside the editor, paste Claude's title, subtitle, and bullet points straight into the text boxes. The connector reads the prompts, maps each line to the right layer, so I don't have to drag and drop manually. With the words in place, I apply my saved brand kit. Fonts, colors, and logo snap onto the design instantly. Because the kit lives in my Canva account, every new printable inherits the same on-brand look without extra effort, perfect for scaling. I do a quick quality check, zoom to 100%, scan for stray line breaks, and run Canva's built-in spell check. If something looks off, I tweak it right there. The whole pass takes about 10 seconds and guarantees a professional finish. Satisfied, I click Download, choose a high-resolution PDF, and send the file straight to a Google Drive folder. Syncs with my Etsy automation script. The PDF is now ready for instant delivery the moment a customer hits buy, closing the digital product loop. Jane, an Etsy seller of printable budgeting sheets, Use this exact workflow cranked out 12 new products in a single afternoon, adding $1,200 to her passive income week. Her secret: repeating the Claude plus Canva steps without ever leaving the canvas. So you've seen how Canva transforms Claude's AI copy into a sell-ready PDF in under 35 seconds, and you have a repeatable process you can duplicate for any niche. Next up, we'll automate the upload, delivery, and promotion. Your listings sell themselves while you sleep. Imagine your Etsy shop ringing up sales while you're sketching the next design. First, click Add a Listing, paste the title description Claude just whipped up. Then line up the keywords with your niche. Etsy shows it to the right buyers. Drag the Canva PDF, brought in by the Canva AI connector, into the digital files box. Set your price and you're done uploading. The file's ready to ship instantly. Flip the automatic download toggle. Etsy buyers get the file the moment they hit Buy Now. That's the core of the automation loop. Hit publish and the listing goes live. No shipping, no follow-up emails, just another stream of passive income. But a listing alone doesn't sell. It needs a push to get eyes on it. Enter Zapier. Set up a new Zap with Etsy's new order trigger, then add an Instagram action. Post your product mockup automatically. That's how you power listings without lifting a finger. Add an email step. Use Blotato or MailChimp to fire a thank you newsletter the moment a sale lands, keeping your audience warm, boosting your side hustle. Now keep an eye on your Etsy stats. Conversion rate, favorites, traffic sources. If numbers dip, tweak the Claude prompt or swap a Canva template to bump performance. When a product proves profitable, hit duplicate. Swap in a new keyword-rich title, tweak the Canva text block, and you've got a fresh listing in minutes. Scale this way, and you can drop a new digital product every few hours. Pure passive income on autopilot. So let's close the loop with automation. And next we'll recap the whole pipeline. Hand you the one resource speeds up every step. Alright, here's a quick look at how a printable can pull in solid monthly cash. Copy every step. I've got the numbers up on my screen, you can see the whole picture. Grab a pen, you want to note the price points. A 3-tiered printable can actually bring in steady revenue. When Claude writes the copy, Canva handles the design. The trick: let the AI do the grunt work while you stay focused on the product idea. The breakout hit was a 30-day productivity tracker bundle. A PDF, an editable Canva template, and a premium all-in-one version. Buyers love a printable they can use right away and tweak later. Claude's pricing suggestions push lower-priced basics, higher-priced bundles, and those tend to sell best. Those figures come from AI-generated market insights, not random guesses. In the early days, I sold a bunch of PDFs, editable templates, and full bundles, racking up meaningful revenue. The sales graph spikes every time a new listing goes live. Oddly satisfying to watch. The launch period gave a strong early boost, thanks to buzz, and automated email sequences kept cash flow climbing. Real-time inbox alerts showed repeat buyers as they happened. Yeah, that was a pleasant surprise. Take a look at these screenshots: the Etsy dashboard, order confirmations, and a revenue chart from analytics. They show the kind of numbers you could see if you follow the workflow. Now the potential earnings are on the table. Let's break down the automation can drive those sales with minimal manual effort. I'll map the whole workflow so you can replicate it step by step. Give me a second, I'll walk you through uploading, instant delivery, and SEO email capture. The listing runs on autopilot. I once tried to explain it to a friend who thought I built a robot. Now that you've seen how it works, it's time to get our hands dirty. A Canva PDF can become a steady income stream with a few Etsy tweaks. I had a design sitting idle. After I enabled the digital download option, it started selling. That's the approach I'm about to share. Just drag the PDF into Etsy's digital file slot, turn on instant download, and keep the file size under Etsy's limits. Honestly, I've spent a lot of time fighting error messages when the file was too big. Hook a Zapier trigger to push every new buyer into an email service, then send a thank you note with an upsell link. That captures leads as soon as the file hits the customer's inbox. I set this up once and got a reply saying the email felt personal. In the SEO tab, place the main keyword near the beginning, paste the Claude-generated description, and add several relevant long-tail tags. And yes, putting the keyword early boosts visibility. I ignored that once and saw a dip in search performance. Mark the listing as digital, set up a workflow to republish it periodically, and let an automation tool push it to Pinterest Instagram stories. That keeps traffic flowing without constant manual effort. I used to repost every week. It felt like a chore. Snag the Quick Start Toolkit, and you can fire up your side hustle right now. We'll break it down in the next chapter. First, sign up for a Claude account and grab a Canva Pro trial. Then feed Claude a product title, prompt let Canva's AI spin the copy layout. After that, just follow a simple listing template, you got a Claude Canva Etsy product in no time. Look, the whole thing works even if you're not a designer. Claude writes the text, Canva handles the design, and a couple of Zapier steps can automate the listing. Honestly, when you're prepping the file, keep it under 20 MB, drop your main keyword near the top of the description. That helps Etsy show it. Once the listing is live, set up automation new orders, add buyers to a mailing list, fire off a thank you note. That way the product keeps selling with almost no manual work. Some drop a comment with the niche you chose. Maybe a wedding budget planner or a kid's chore chart. And let the community see what clicks.